It's been a while since I've made any kind of video, innit? Any kind of YouTube video. Oh my god. Let's see if I can make this work. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm in the car, sat outside the studio, waiting for other lads to turn up because we're practicing tonight. Hence me getting all that stuff out of storage on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, just sat outside now waiting for everyone to arrive. Just thought I'd make a little video because I haven't made one in ages. Obviously I've been been doing the podcasts, but I don't really know, how many of the YouTube subscribers listen to the podcast or out like that. I don't know, I kind of need to get them tied together a little bit better somehow. Hold on, this is really blurry, don't matter. But yeah, really excited about practicing tonight, although I hope this gear works. Do you know what I mean? I've been using as a few of you know, I've been using a stripped down setup with that fractal audio thing, and that's just really portable. But I don't have a foot pedal for it, so I can't change sounds live. So it's very hard to, it's alright having a jam with it, but it's very hard to actually, practice the music songs without my foot pedal to be able to change all sounds and that. So that's all the stuff I've dug out of storage. But whether it actually works is another thing. I'll tell you what as well, Robinson's is back. Robinson's is back on the scene. So yeah, I'm just waiting for other lads. Although to be fair, it'd be good if I could get in a bit early and at least get this stuff set up, because I mean, if I can't get it working, it's not going to be fun, is it? Oh god, I just hope I can. Honestly, I've been really excited about this leading up to it and everything, all the practices and that, but the equipment side of it really stresses me out, man, because because of my nature as well and what I'm like. I like to know everything's sorted, you know what I mean? So for example, the setup that I've pulled out of storage and that I used to use, everything was saved in there, everything was set up, everything's always ready to go. It's just a case of plugging things in and away you go. But all my sounds are saved in the memories of those pedal boards. So if I'm not using those, I need to program something else. But if I'm, I don't know. I'm not going to think about it until I have to, because right now I just hope that equipment works. If it works, it's just going to be absolutely brilliant, because there'll be no stress and it'll all come back to me. I've got all these flight cases in back at car that I've had a bit of a look in, and there's wires everywhere and all sorts of stuff. I'm hoping I just remember how to do it. But I mean, you have to realise I didn't really do it a lot anyway, because the tech did it most of the time. Although we did used to set it up after a tour in practice room. So I'm hoping I can do it, or I'm hoping if I can't do it, I can get someone on the phone to help me do it. Because that will be great, will it? If it doesn't work, it'll work. Hopefully it'll work. And like I say, I can't just bring the little thing, because I'm not practicing then. I'm not using the right amps for one, or even effects, do you know what I mean? So tunes don't sound right, do you know what I mean? For better or for worse, my playing, my sounds, it's kind of, if it were just like a normal clean guitar sound, it wouldn't quite have the same ring to it, would it? Do you know what I mean? Stuff like the People, Long Road, a lot of them, they wouldn't quite have the same, won't be the same song, would it, if the guitar effects weren't on them? So anyway, the point being that I like to have all that set in stone, all my multi-effects units all stored away in a bomb-proof case, which I have got. Who's this turning up? I'm not sure. Oh no, it's just motorway lights. I have got that, so hopefully if I plug all this stuff in and it works, it's fine, because then I've got spares, everything's sorted, I don't need to worry. That would be ideal. But yeah, I mean, I haven't made a video for a while, I guess I've been talking a lot on the podcast, but not really so much about what's been going on at the moment. I might get interrupted doing this anyway, because, as I say, the lads will be turning up soon. But yeah, what's been going on? Well, I think the last time I spoke to you properly, I was really vibed up writing. That went on for about a month after that, maybe, I can't remember. And then I sort of consciously stepped back a little bit and thought, I'm gonna just stop writing for a bit, because I was becoming too critical. And I thought, right, okay, I'll just step away for a bit then and let it come back naturally. So I think I did another sort of 3, maybe even a month. I think I did like maybe even a month where I haven't been writing much. I have been playing all that time and sort of singing and coming up with stuff, but notes really blow my mind. So, you know, I just thought to myself, well, it doesn't matter. I'll just keep playing, and if I enjoy it, you know, whatever. And I've been enjoying it, but, you know, lo and behold, and I think I did go through like a little low period in between them. Although, you know what it's like. Well, you know, I don't know, but bipolar or whatever, and a lot of facets of ADHD. It's very up and down all the time. Do you know what I mean? So 1 minute everything's mint, and next minute everything's a disaster. But yeah, I have had a few little downtime moments. But I mean, you know, I've just focused on other things. You know, just for a week here, a couple of days here, a couple of days there, just doing other stuff. And as a result of that, anyway, you know, I'm back into a creative frame of mind. Really excited about writing again. And what I'm doing now as well is, because obviously I've got all the Pro Tools set up and I bought that Apollo interface and all kinds of stuff anyway. I'm really delving into that now, and I'm starting to build up some tracks. So a lot of the stuff that I've been writing on guitar, just me and an acoustic guitar, I'm now starting on Pro Tools and building them up as, you know, proper ideas and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, more what I intend them to be, because like I said, all of them at the moment it's just me and a guitar playing and singing and thinking, yeah, I know what I want to do with this. Whereas now I'm relearning how to use Pro Tools, but again, a lot of that has just come back to me, which were ace. You know, sat there messing with stuff thinking, how's that happen? And your fingers just do it. Awesome, that's fine. I'm hoping that happens again. But yeah, there's people coming out now looking at me. So I think, what's he doing talking to himself? They just think I'm on FaceTime, it doesn't matter. That's what was I saying? Yeah, building up tracks in Pro Tools with a view to, you know, ultimately how I want them to sound. But again, I'm not being precious about that, in a sense that I might take the same song and do it 5 or 6 different times in Pro Tools in different ways. Do you know what I mean? Trying to, because I always have that struggle. Anyone does when you're creating something, especially if there's a lot of ideas coming. It becomes a case of selecting the best ones. Do you know what I mean? Rather than, you don't use them all, obviously, you know, but you select the best ones, basically. Lost my train of thought there. Common for me. But yeah, man, I'm quite enjoying this actually. I haven't spoke to you all for a while, other than in podcast form, which has usually been very the music based rather than, you know, sort of what I'm doing. Just watching these people loading out. The good old days, eh? So yeah, it's Christmas, innit? Forgot it was Christmas. I hope everyone's looking forward to Christmas. Well, as much as everyone can look forward to Christmas, you know. I don't know, I'm not being funny, but I know what's going on, don't get me wrong, but I shut my mind off to a lot of that. I'm just LIVIN, do you know what I mean? Just trying to, but yeah, I hope everyone has a good Christmas. I do. What else have I got to say? Not much really. House is alright. Well, the rental house is alright anyway, God. The tenants are happy and stuff, so that's alright. What else? What else is going on? Well, that's about it, man. Do you know what I mean? Just writing, as usual, playing guitar, just creating stuff in Pro Tools, and that's what I need to start doing, really. I need to find an avenue of just getting the random stuff out. Obviously, the stuff that I've got designs on, do you know what I mean, in terms of this is going to be a great song, a part of the record, and then the stuff that I'm just like, yeah, it's just a bit of music, do you know what I mean, that I fancy putting together. So, you know, that stuff, I should just look for an avenue of getting that out, really, you know, quick and easy, not messing about. It's terrible in this car, try to see. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not going to ramble, that'll do. A real quick update. I don't know when I'm going to upload. Excuse me. I don't know when I'm going to upload this. I might try and do it now, but it'll take ages, won't it, on 4G or whatever God it is. So yeah, I'll probably upload it tomorrow morning or something like that. But I haven't decided yet. It depends how all this goes, man. You know what I mean? If I set everything up and it's all sounding good and it all works, then, you know, I'll probably be tweeting and stuff and pictures and videos. If it's difficult and I have a nightmare, I don't know. I'll do some tweeting and stuff like that. But But anyway, I'll leave that there. Right, okay. Nice one. Speak to you in a bit.